Hey everybody, a new package has come in, and if this is what I think it is, I'm dying to see what's in this. By the way, this is my first day back without the eye patch. Uh, I think I'd said in another unboxing that I've had eye surgery recently, and it's nice to have the patch no longer glued to my eye. Yes, it was keeping my hands out of my eyes, but it was also taking off my skin. Okay, now we get to see if this is a book that I have been seriously waiting for. And since these pull tabs never work, cutting fairly carefully, not as much padding in this envelope as I was hoping for. Let's hope it's packed well, because this is not only fairly rare, it's also incredibly fragile. Uh, so far so good. This will also require a little bit of a history lesson if it is what I'm hoping it is. So here goes. Okay, we have another protective layer. I like that. Oh yeah, even more unpacking to do, and that's okay. Find a shortcut here. The seller's note says, "Thank you and enjoy." And I definitely plan to, for all of our sakes, because this little treasure is going in the library's rare book room. Oh yeah. Okay. This book is not, and I repeat, not in good condition. So let me unpack with a tremendous amount of care and show you this little gem. Ah, this little treasure, let me make sure that you can see this, is volume 2 of the original 7 stories of flagellation that were originally published in the book magazine at the time called The English Woman's Domestic. This is volume 2 of Buckle's 7 tracts of flagellation. Now, in this particular book, there are 4. And by the way, let me show you this binding so you understand how fragile this book is. The reason I am handling this one without gloves is for fear that if I had gloves on, I might not be able to grip the pages as well. Now, of the 7, they call them tracts, which is a nice way of making it sound academic. Of these 7 stories, the first is a treatise on the use of flogging. The second, Madame Bercini's dance. Bercini meaning a reference to the movement someone would make when they're being spanked with a birch or birch rod. The third is the sublime of flagellation. Letters from Lady Termagant Flaybum to Lady Harriet Tickletail. You gotta love the language. And the last of these is honorable lectures composed and delivered with birch discipline by beautiful ladies. From the original editions collected by Henry Thomas Buckle, author of History of Civilization in England, volume the 2nd. And this was published in Paris. Please God, let this be in English. Yes, which means very, very lovingly and gently, I will read this. An incredible edition. Let me see if I can get a little light here a little. to the library's rare book room. Now, the publisher of this incredible piece, let me see if I can get the title page for you, was the library Illustrative of Social Progress, which was a nice way of saying social progress, erotica, sexuality, spanking, caning, birching, flogging, all of that good stuff that we so enjoy now. This is the original, published in 1771, but it's only volume 2, which is a nice way of saying, Mom's got work to do. There's another issue running around here, and I'm going to find it. Now, that is not to say that these 7 tracts haven't been published before in later versions. The library has one dated 1896 or 7, as well as individual publications for each of the individual stories, which were done again for book collectors in the late 1800s. I think the latest volume that the library has is 1901. But that's the original. And it's the first time in 20 some odd years of looking hard and fast for originals for the rare book room that I have ever seen this copy. So there's now one for all of you to come and enjoy. And until you can be as delighted with a book as I am delighted with this book, until then, Mom says bye, but I will see you in the library.